Hi everyone. Happy Monday. It is unbelievably true, but it is April 20th. And I think this is our third week of full remote instruction, which is kind of crazy, but kind of the truth. So I wanted to check in with you, see how you all were doing, give you some updates, share a little bit about the new grading policy for this semester that the president has sent out. You should have gotten it, but I'm going to attach it to this announcement so that you have it. But I just thought that it's a lot to kind of go over, and I thought it might be useful if I kind of just walked through a couple of the main points, and that might help you to make some decisions about what you want to do with the semester for all of your classes. So the first thing they talk about in the letter is that all F grades will automatically be replaced as no credit. And that grade will not be calculated in overall GPAs. So if a faculty member gives you an F, that F at the time that it gets transferred over to transcripts would show up as a no credit, and that would not be factored into your overall GPA. The second thing another thing they've made a contingency for are D grades. So students who receive D grades will be allowed to change them to no credit after grades are submitted. And the deadline for you to be able to change that D to a no credit is May 29th. So that's really interesting. What could happen is you could see your grade in your portal and then realize that you had a D. And even after that grade has been submitted or recorded, you could then change that grade to a no credit grade. And again, if you take the no credit, it will not be calculated into your GPA. But they want to remind you that a D grade is not a passing grade for general education courses. So for certain courses, you won't really pass it, which means it won't maybe count towards your major. Not all of them, but it could be a consideration depending on what the class is. So they have a little caveat in there, and I'm just going to read it to you. It says, before you decide to convert any D grades to no credit, consider whether it might affect your progress towards graduation. The university strongly encourages you to reach out to your academic advisor to discuss the implications. So again, they're saying you take that D and you put it into a no credit, and then say you need to have a passing grade in that for your major, you need a C minus, then it's going to stop you from progressing. You're going to have to retake that course anyway. So there's a couple things to think about there. Then the other thing they say underneath that is students can retake any spring 2020 courses which they receive no credit. So if you opt into that no credit, so if you get an F and you get a no credit, or you decide that you're going to get a D and you're going to take the no credit for that, you can take that for a letter grade in the future without any repercussions. And it doesn't count for that 16 units that you can take at Chico State towards academic forgiveness. So there are a 16 unit maximum for grade forgiveness, but it doesn't count towards that. So that means you could go ahead and retake anything as no credit that you received without really any penalty towards your GPA. The other thing is that the registrar is saying that students can drop courses for any reason up to May 8th. And you can take it again in any semester. Even if you've taken it twice before, which is kind of the standard rule that if you've taken it twice, you can't repeat it. They're saying that that's not true. They're going to let you retake it anyway. And then there's one other little thing I'm going to read. It says any courses units dropped in spring 2020 will not count toward the 18 unit maximum for drops or withdrawals during a student's matriculation. So what they're saying is during your time at Chico State, you can drop up to 18 units or withdraw for up to 18 units, and they're saying that won't count towards that. However, you might want to think about how dropping would affect your financial aid. So if you go under the course load that you are required to take to be at full-time status, then you would lose financial aid, and that becomes a situation that you're going to have to think about, right? They could ask for money back because you wouldn't be as eligible, you would not be eligible for as much financial aid if you go under full-time units. So these are a lot of things to think about and a lot of things to digest. I'm hoping that you're not even considering this in my class because I'm making a lot of considerations for my students. And I'm going to say this again, even though I've said it a few times on videos. If you still haven't turned anything in and you're really far behind, it's not too late to contact me. I really hope that you will, and we can set up a meeting and we can figure something out. I'm trying to be as generous as possible with grading this semester because I understand that not everyone's in the same situation. And I do have students who are bored and they're like, my life is easy and I'm bored and I don't like it. And I have students who are in all kinds of other situations that are very, very drastic and not easy. So I'm aware of that, and I'm going to try to make things accessible and have there be equity for everyone. So please contact me if you haven't turned things in and things have gotten a little out of control. Please contact me and we can make some decisions about how to move forward. Now, there are some other classes that you have and other teachers that you might be thinking about taking the no credit and retaking it later. It's probably better from a financial aid perspective to take the no credit and then retake it, but I can't really tell you what to do. I would advise you and let you know that the advisors on campus are available virtually, and so are the financial advisors, and I would definitely contact them before you make any decisions. I think it's a smart thing to do. That's about grades. I'm going to attach this document to this announcement so you'll be able to have it. Other thing I would like to say is that registration for Fall 20 is open, and they have been trying to remove holds off of accounts, financial holds, holds for advising, holds for prerequisites, just different things. They're trying to streamline and make it efficient for students to enroll for for Fall 20. So I wanted to remind you that the schedules are up and open, and that it would be great for you to take a look at them and start to think about your fall schedule, and hopefully everything will be back to normal and we'll be able to meet face to face. I don't really have any more information about that right now. We are trying to see what's going to happen as far as the world and the coronavirus. I mean, I think all of us hope that we go back to our old ways, but we're not really sure. They're talking about a lot of different possible situations, things like making it so that, I'm looking at my schedule because I wanted to share something with you guys, making it so that there's more social distancing, turning classes into hybrids, all kinds of things like that that could be super helpful for you and for us to go forward in the future. I'm really hoping that everything goes back to normal. I don't know if I think it will, but there's not been any decisions about the future as far as what classes will look like in the fall. It's an ongoing situation, and so I will keep you posted if I hear anything new about what's happening, but again, as of now, I have not heard anything specific about what they're planning to do for the fall, besides thinking about hybridity, thinking about social distancing, a whole bunch of things like that that could be really interesting. What else did I want to share with you? I am teaching a online English 333 this summer. So if you're interested in that, you can shoot me a text and let me know and I can give you some information about that. I am in the fall teaching three English 333s, one fully online, two hybrids. And right now I'm slotted to teach two English 350s, which is science fiction, literature, and technology. And those are both slotted to be hybrids at this point too. So if you're interested, shoot me an email and I can talk with you more about those classes if you're interested. What else can I say? I miss you guys. I hope you're doing well. It's been nice to talk with some of you on some Zoom meetings. I'm still available if you want to meet with me one-on-one. I can make some appointments and we can check in. Again, just try to turn in anything that you can. And if you haven't turned something in, please still check in with me. I'm here to try to help you and to get you through this class. That's my desire, is to just let you be able to do whatever we need to do to move forward with this class. Let me know if I can help, and if you want to talk about finals and things like that, we'll start talking about that a little bit more next week. I'm going to give you another week to kind of try to catch up with the other things that we've had going on. Okay, you all, have a good day, and I'll talk with you later.